we need Muse and Gulf deck here. We'll start with Muse as usual. And get these. I'm just removing the meaning cards from the bottom there if you're wondering, guys. Okay. Seems like we've got a much smoother stream today. I hope I'm right about that. It seems to be smooth from where I'm seeing things. Alright, so we will check in with Mewgulf and then I might see about other questions for little girl. Alright, so how is mewsuppasit currently feeling towards gulfkanawut? Please, Aquarius. That's the name of my deck here, which Mew happens to be an Aquarius. And I love dolphins too. 2 more cards, please, Aquarius. How is mewsuppasit currently feeling towards gulfkanawut today? How is mewsuppasit currently feeling towards gulfkanawut today? Whoop. One more possibly. How is mewsuppasit currently feeling towards gulfkanawut today? Oh. Okay. Going there again. Alright. Now this was the first card that flipped, so and I'm going to have them facing you, of course. Oh, hang on. In that case, these should probably be upside down. They're facing me, and I meant to, from the beginning of the live, I was going to do it facing you. So they're actually upside down, I think. Because if you look at this one, well, I actually don't know. I don't know if it's upside down or not. If this one is also facing me, then maybe I'll just read it as it's facing me. But if it's the other way around, then it was meant to be, okay? Okay, let's see. Alright, so maybe it's meant to be this way. So that was the first one that came out, that one, and then that one. Alright, we'll do it like that. So you can probably hardly read those, it looks like. Sorry about that, guys. But it's the 7 of Wands, King of Wands, and 8 of Cups here. So 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, conviction, competition, protection. Yes, 7 of Wands. Hang on, I'll hold it up so you can see it a bit better. Oh, that's no good in that camera, is it? Ah! There. 7 of Wands is all about competition and being protective and sort of what do you call it? Defensive about things. Okay, so that's one way Mew feels towards Gulf apparently. He's feeling either protective or feeling like his competition. I don't get the feeling that he's feeling like Gulf is competition, not at all. He has that with Tull, but not with Gulf. King of Wands, authentic, calculated, motivational. King of Wands. I'm going to have to get my normal book out. Oh, hang on. What are the meanings here, maybe? King of Wands. Right, King of Wands. Yeah, I had to... Calculated made me think of this, but I had to make sure. So, yes, entrepreneur. King of Wands is a card for entrepreneur, visionary, and great leader. Or natural leader as well, I think the other card says. So King of Wands. And Eight of Cups. 8 of Cups, of course, is the leaving behind matter. But what else does it say? 8 of Cups. Fruitless journey, walking away, disappointment. Not nice words there. Okay, so what does convicted mean, guys? Let me look up 7 of Wands. Perseverance, defensiveness, protective. Yeah. No, I really do need this book, my beginner's book, because in this book I also include, I'm going to have that later anyway, I also include the signs and everything, so I actually do need this book. I shouldn't try and do it without it, really. Oh, and I've completely forgotten that I have this. What have I got it for if I'm not going to use it? Alright. Oh, no, not you. Go away. This one. Alright, so the first card was 7 of Wands. This isn't in order. What have you done? You're kidding. I thought it would put it in order, but it hasn't. Means I have to search for... Ah! Okay, there it is anyway. I know what it looks like. So, 7 of Wands. Challenge, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, maintaining control. So it could also be maintaining control as well. And it's a fire card. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a fire card. So this could be he's thinking Gulf is trying to maintain control as well. Could also be he thinks Gulf is trying to protect himself, defend himself. Well, not so much defend himself, but keep himself safe, definitely. Stay in his sort of safe house. Right, and definitely not competition. I do not get any sense of competition from either of them in that case. Moving on to King of Wands. Where's King of Wands? King of Wands. Where are you? It's still not really good, is it, guys? Because I'm still having to search. Am I ever going to get this smooth running? Where are you, King? There you are, King of Wands. Yes, King of Wands is a Scorpio and Sagittarius card, as you see right there. So also very much talking about Gulf. Natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature and career focused. So we were saying Gulf could be very protective and keeping himself safe, as I said, in the safe house, in regards to being career focused and being mature about the current situation. If we go into Mew and Gulf really, being in this together and everything, the way Waanjai believe, it could be that Mew knows that Gulf is being mature about his situation right now. He's willing to wait, and he's staying focused on his career until Mew sort of sorts things out, let's say. 8 of Cups, though. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is Pisces, yes. 8 of Cups is the Pisces card. So Pisces is affiliated with Mew. So the 8 of Cups speaks to the difficult decision to leave the known for the unknown, prompted by disappointment or the need for deeper meaning. It reflects a journey of self-discovery, choosing solitude and introspection over staying. So this very much makes me think of what we were talking about up here with choosing himself over everything else. Choosing the unknown over the known, as that just said. That's the clouds there. So yeah, it could be that in regards to Gulf, he's thinking that Gulf is mature enough and career focused enough to handle things from his side, while possibly Mew goes off now, retreats, goes within and heals himself properly, does all the necessary shadow work, and then comes back to meet him on the same level of spiritual enlightenment, spiritual maturity, etc. in the future. That's sort of what those cards tell me. I might pull, where are my cards there? I might pull 2 more possibly, Aquarius. Can we get 2 more cards? Hang on, okay, so they're that way. I'll put them that way so that they come out facing you guys. So if they come out facing me, then they're upside down. Okay, so how else is mewsuppasit feeling towards gulfkanawut? He's thinking that Gulf is strong and protective, or strong enough to protect himself, let's say, until he is ready to come back to him, reunite with him, etc. Oh, look at that. We have two cards came out. Queen of Wands and Knight of Cups. Well, would you look at that? Now, King of Wands and Queen of Wands is a pair right there. So that's nice. And, hang on, let me put that down there. And Knight of Cups. Well, Knight of Cups is all about romance. It's all about romance. It's all about pursuing someone. It's all about chasing someone. Chasing the heart. A love offer even. Knight of Cups can be a love offer. Alright, so on the card itself, Queen of Wands says social, independent and confident. And Knight of Cups says enamored, bewitched, enthusiasm. These cards' meanings are not the basic meanings, but that's okay. We'll find them here. So Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a Pisces and Aries card, but it is also an air and fire card. So that's Mew as an air card and Gulf as a fire card. Perfect match there. Pisces means, like I said, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Now, don't pay attention to the gender side of things. It just means that if Mew thinks that the King of Wands is Gulf, he's the Queen of Wands. Basically what it means. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a symbol of bold courage and confidence. She embodies independence with a focused and determined approach to life. Her zest for life and joyous demeanor inspire all, showcasing her fiery determination. Zest for life. That really has been fitting for Mew for a while now, with all his traveling and socializing, networking, opening up business after business. Zest for life. Very much so. Yes. And Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is interesting. Knight of Cups is also an air and water card. Sorry, it's not also, it is an air and water card. I'm saying that because Gulf is fire and water. But in this case, the air reference is Libra, which is related to Tull, if anything, and water is Scorpio. So Mew is thinking romantic charm, pursuit, pursuing somebody, following the heart, figure of proposal, grand romantic gestures, etc. A love offer. So he's still, if we look at this like that, then he's still kind of got both of them on his mind. But that could be he's got the Libra side on his mind simply because of the situation going on right now. Mew would most likely not want to break any hearts or hurt anybody if it can be avoided. So if he's thinking about Tull in any way like that, I would say that's why. But with all the other cards we got here, Gulf is definitely the focus. all these cards were Gulf and Mew related. He comes out only in that one. So, yeah. I would say this is about the choice in the end. So after he's done all the spiritual work, found himself, etc., then when he comes back with a zest for life, he's going to be ready to make the final decision on whether to follow his heart or whether to stick with what he's comfortable with or what he knows. Choosing the unknown or choosing the known, basically. Alright, so that's what I get so far for those ones. Now let's clarify a little bit more on those now with my other deck. So, hang on, which way am I? Yeah, okay. Oh! Now I did not do that on purpose, guys, but anyway, there you have it. 5 of Cups came out, and I was about to say for the 7 of Wands. What about the King of Wands here? Goldie, name of my deck, Goldie. Can you tell me more about this King of Wands, why this card came out, for how mewsuppasit is feeling about gulfkanawut? We have 3 of Coins. Alright, and 8 of Cups. What about this 8 of Cups? Why did this 8 of Cups come out? He's thinking about having to leave his current situation, perhaps, or having to retreat. He wants to retreat and go within and find himself again. Is that right, Goldie? What's this 8 of Cups about, please, in regards to how mewsuppasit is feeling? Well, that's sad, but 10 of Swords. Got 10 of Swords here, so obviously Mew is feeling, in a way, defeated about this matter. And I would say it's personal. I don't think it's about him and Gulf. I think it's more about this battle, this ongoing battle that he keeps fighting within. I think that's more what's causing him deep wounds, because that's what 10 of Swords can represent, deep wounds. So it could be that. What about this Queen of Wands? Tell me more about this Queen of Wands, please. Does this Queen of Wands represent Mew? If he thinks of Gulf as the King of Wands, is he the Queen of Wands? He has zest for life after he does the work, perhaps? What's this? Okay, we got 9 of Wands, which is a Sagittarius and Fire card. Maybe that's a sign to me that no, Gulf is the Queen of Wands, perhaps. Courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for worst, pessimism, weary. Or maybe it's how he feels about Gulf, maybe then. How he's feeling towards. So it is, the Queen of Wands is Mew, but he's feeling this way towards Gulf, perhaps. And then, oh, hang on, we have 2 other cards here. 3 came out for that one. We have the Scorpio card, 6 of Cups, nostalgic, looking back to the past, longing for the past. Oh my goodness, there's 4 cards actually. The Sun, longing for the happiness they used to have together. And 5 of Wands, competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, and tension. Wow. That's a handful of cards in itself, isn't it? I wonder if, because that's a Leo card and Smith is Leo, I wonder if that's got something to do with the competition being Smith, you know. He's not really competition. If Gulf loves Mew, then that's it. But the way shippers are going about it could make it like competition. Interesting. And what about this Knight of Cups? Is this Knight of Cups about Mew pursuing his relationship with Gulf? What's this Knight of Cups about? Or is it more about just having both Gulf and Tool in mind with this decision he has to make. We've got two cards here. The Moon and what's that? Mind blank there. Four of Coins. Interesting. Okay. So, what did I just say? I said, or is this more about him choosing between Gulf and Tool? Well, the Moon card is a straight out no for a start. If you go by the yes, no, maybe system, it's a straight out no answer. It's also a Pisces card, meaning this is more about deep feelings or hidden feelings, which Pisces is also Mew. And I've said this before, I feel like Mew's Pisces side came out more with Gulf, and his more logical, intellectual side of Aquarius came out more with Tool. So I think in this case it's saying, no, this is about keeping a relationship with this is about keeping a relationship with Gulf. This is about keeping a relationship with Gulf. Although the Four of Coins is an Earth card, which could lead back to Tool. So I'm still not 100% sure on that. Maybe I'll pull just one more card. Can I get one more card, Goldie, to just give us a little bit more clarity on this? I'm not really asking straight out who is it, but we got Strength. We got Strength, and it came out in reverse. So, inner strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotions, struggle, and pride. Okay, well that makes me think that all these traits that I just read out, the strength and reverse traits, is what's keeping him in this situation with a Libra, with Tool, making him sort of not want to let go of the money, of the comfort, of the convenience. This is what's making him feel that way. But by doing that, you know, by being materially clingy, let's say, he's got an internal battle and conflict, ongoing conflict inside that he really needs to deal with because of that. See, over here we have the Gulf cards and we have the Sun. The Sun is one of the most brightest cards in the deck. I mean, just look at what's on the picture. Sun and sunflower. So, I meant to be showing you in that little window to the side, aren't I? But it's really hard to do that so fast. It's hard. It's hard for me to keep remembering to do the screen. Gosh, too many cards. But I could, especially because they're not in order like they're supposed to be. So I have to go looking for it, which takes time. Anyway, let me pull your attention to this card too, the Six of Cups, which is also here, which was about nostalgia, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, etc. And this is a child. So if we go back to thinking about Gulf here with the new start regarding a child, or the child card, a new beginning, a new love offer, which can also be the Knight of Cups connected to that. Yeah, it does make me think. It makes me think this is what Mew wants. He wants to pursue golf. He wants to have a new start with golf, but right now his current situation has got a hold on him. He's got insecurity and lack of courage to take the move necessary to follow his heart right now. Yeah, like I said, there, overbearing. He really does need to go deep within to discover what he really truly wants, and then come out the other side feeling a lot more courageous and strong about it, about following his heart. And you know, he deserves what truly makes him happy, not just settling for the good of his family or reputation or anything else that it could be, that could be influencing his thinking right now. Okay, I think that's probably enough from those cards. And now what about, get a Lenormand card as well, because that's always nice. Oh, also, reconnection successful. Oh goodness, how long have you been gone? When did you reconnect? Gosh, I have no idea. When did you reconnect? Oh well, I've been recording all this anyway, so hopefully I can figure it out. Anyway. Alright, so little deck, can you give me a card to clarify about this Five of Cups and Seven of Wands, please? First up, what's this Five of Cups and Seven of Wands about? Regret, loss, grief, about competition or protection or being persistent, sorry. What's this about? Bit of resistance there now. Not so excited, are you? What's this Five of Cups about and Seven of Wands about in regards to how mewsuppasit feels towards gulfkanawut? Oh. Comfort. Bed. The bed card. Okay. And what about this King of Wands and Three of Pentacles? What's this set about? What's the Three of Pentacles and King of Wands about? So the King of Wands is most likely golf because it's a Sagittarius and Scorpio card. Working with him? Is this about working with him again? Collaborating with him again? Dealing with financial matters regarding golf? Oh. The Moon. No, this is about inner deep feelings, hidden feelings, inner conflict, etc. About the King of Wands. King of Wands being about being authentic and calculated, motivational, etc. as well. This could be that doing all this deceptive, strategic matters regarding Tool is really playing on his inner conflict, or it's really causing him inner turmoil, let's say. And what about this Eight of Cups? He's feeling Ten of Swords about this Eight of Cups. What's that referring to? Whoa! Easy there. Okay, we got 3 cards here. Wow, look at that. Do you see that, guys? Woman cross man. This is about a relationship, no doubt about it. This is about a relationship. The cross can mean destiny. So this is about a destined relationship. doesn't have to be between a man and a woman. It can be between a masculine and a feminine, as we always say. Gulf is the feminine, Mew is the masculine. Divine partnership, divine counterpart. He is feeling Ten of Swords. He's feeling a little bit defeated about the matter. He obviously needs to go deep within and do some meditation, etc. Because whether he knows it or not, it's destined. This relationship is destined. You can't fight destiny. You need to stop fighting destiny, and you need to just sort of let go and go with God, is what the saying is. Which is why you would go deep within and focus on yourself and let other matters take care of themselves. You get yourself into a better shape emotionally, heal yourself, your inner feelings, your inner child, that inner conflict that's been nagging you all the time and you need to address. You deal with that first, and then destiny will follow, pretty much. And this may even play into who destiny follows with. This woman could be Gulf, and the man could be Mew, but it could also be, this could be Tull and this could be Mew as well, because I've said it many times, their dynamic is very different. Mew does not seem to be the more masculine in their possible partnership. So, yes. Or if this is talking about them, Eight of Cups, walking away, leaving behind, escapism is on the card there, disappointment, and equivocation. Yeah, I'm not even sure what that means, but yeah, basically he's either feeling he has to get out of a relationship with someone, or he wants to escape to a relationship with someone. So that's very clear there. And what about this Queen of Wands down here? Whoop.
Repentant Negra.
Okay. I've got some cards fell on me there, and I've got two here. What I'll do is, those two cards, I know where they are. I know they're on the bottom there. I'll keep them separate. And the two that fell on me, I'll pull them up and reveal those, because they fell. None of them showed up though. None of them came up right. So I'm not sure. But there's that many cards here. I think, 4 cards. Probably there's a card for each of them here, if I'm being honest. So let's just see what they are. So we have Heart, Spirit. Wow. So we have Heart, Spirit with the Scorpio card down here for 6 of Cups there. That's a sign. And Lily and Garden. Interesting. So again, this makes me think of public career, public reputation, public social circle, possibly including fans, and a meant-to-be connection, destined love here. And it happens to have, what do we have? Scorpio, Sagittarius. We have Leo over here with the Sun and the competition, but I think that's more about the public. This could be about coming out and saying absolutely not. There's nothing going on between those two. The destined love is over here. Could be that. Or maybe Mew really does feel a little bit threatened by Smith right now. Maybe he's waiting to hear any more news about Gulf and Smith. Maybe. I don't think so, but yeah, And this last lot, the, what's this card again? Knight of Cups, right. Knight of Cups, Moon, Four of Coins, and Strength in reverse. So what's this Knight of Cups love offer about, little deck? What's this love offer about? Why is he so clingy and protective over it? Is it money regarding that? Is it comfort of life regarding that? Are we talking about him being protective of his connection with Tool here? And not having the strength to pursue his real true love? Or what he truly, really wants? And we've got a bit of resistance again here, guys. What is Mewsuppasit thinking towards gulfkanawut regarding these cards? What is Mewsuppasit thinking about gulfkanawut regarding the Knight of Cups, the Moon, the Four of Coins, and the Strength in reverse? Little deck. Oh. Hang on a minute. That was already there, wasn't it? So 2 cards here. We have Market and Incense Burner. You know what that makes me think of? If this is about, as we said, if the Knight of Cups is about him pursuing either Gulf or Tool, and then as we talked about, this is what's holding him back from pursuing Gulf, the Four of Coins, the Moon, and the Strength in reverse, then we also have these 2 cards, the Work card, the Market card, and the Incense Burner. This tells me that it's all about work. And Mew really needs to get this clear, either in his own head or to other people. He needs to get it clear that it's all been a business matter between him and Tool or him and Gulf. He really needs to make that clear. Clearer than he has, obviously, if it's regarding Gulf. But I think it's more regarding Tool, of course. He needs to clear up that matter about it being a work matter. Or maybe this is because they have business together, like actual business together. Maybe this is about clearing the books or having clarity about what's really going on in the business side of things. Because perhaps Mew has been taken advantage of in some way by someone, I won't say who, but someone in regards to business. Something like that. Okay? I think that's enough. I think that's enough from you. Alright, this was really an amazing pull here though. The 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Let me just pull that out so you can see it again. 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and Man and Woman with a cross. That's if you had any doubts about it being about a relationship, these are the cards to prove that it's about a relationship. And the cross, as I said, pretty much about destiny. It can be about burden as well, which that could also tie into if it is about the other 2. Could be a burden. The burden is becoming too much for Mew. He wants to escape. It could be that too. Alright. Let me pack these cards up now. And we'll move on with Gulf's reading. See how Gulf is feeling. Are you watching me, skeptics? No tricks here, guys. No tricks. These ones now. Takes me so long to shuffle them back in because I take all this extra effort, but, you know, in the end it's worth it because it means I have a clear conscience that there is no way that I've pulled a card again for someone because I haven't shuffled it thoroughly enough, let's say. And also, yes, I thought I might have just done that. Putting them in the wrong way round. It's alright. I'll, hang on. Yes. Let me put those in and then I'll turn it over and make sure they're all facing up again. Somewhat. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I was meant to do that way. I don't know. Just give it a quick shot. I think that we'll just leave it as it is. Who's to say we'll get those reverse cards anyway? You know, they may not turn up. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I leave it up to the cards, okay? And if we do get any of those cards in reverse by any chance, I'll just remember that I did happen to put them in the deck reversed, so it could be the other way around. Oh, I haven't finished clearing yet. Got these ones too. Yeah. She's still asleep. That's interesting, guys. She doesn't normally stay asleep this long. It's obviously a sign doing well. It's so light already and it's only 5:25. Wow. Summer's coming. Okay.
Ethos.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm still a long way from being done. Oh, stop it. You know I go for hours on here. I'm not in a hurry to do anything anyway. Alright, now. Gulf's cards. We bring out the Van Gogh deck. Oh! I didn't mean to do that, guys, but I pulled the cards out facing me, and look at the two cards showing here. The Devil and the Lovers. Okay, remember that. The Devil and the Lovers. Now, let's do this properly. So, how is gulfkanawut feeling towards mewsuppasit right now? How is gulfkanawut feeling towards mewsuppasit right now? Go, okay. Again, I have them facing me, so the World, 6 of Wands, and 2 of Swords. The World, 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Straight away to me that says he thinks that Mew's got a lot on his plate right now with his current situation, his current reputation. With the 6 of Wands reputation, what he's being known for at the moment. 2 of Swords, he has a decision to make. He has a decision to make. It could also be he himself. He also has a decision to make. Well, exactly. Heart, scythe, crossroads here. And incense burner here, so definitely they both have decisions to make regarding what they're going to do in the future regarding each other, regarding their reputation if we take the 6 of Wands into account, and the World. The World. The World is about cycles, so it's whether to end this cycle or it is coming to an end this cycle and having a new start. What am I doing? Oh, the book. A bit more on that. So the World. The World is an Earth card. Symbolizing life's full circle, the world represents total achievement and fulfillment. This card signifies completion, joyous celebration, and a harmonious unity in your personal journey. It often indicates a time of successful culmination and blissful travel. Interesting. And Six of Wands is a fire card. It's also Leo, fire and Leo. Interesting. The Six of Wands signifies a moment of triumph and public acclaim. It reflects victory and progress, marking a period where self-confidence leads to acknowledged success, celebrating achievements and leadership. And Two of Swords. Two of Swords is basically decision. Lady blindfolded with two swords. Should I do this or that? And of course the Two of Swords is Libra. Yes, I forgot that. Yes, Libra card. Standing at a crossroads, the Two of Swords depicts a moment of difficult decision-making. It symbolizes the challenge of weighing options amidst avoidance and deadlock, where clarity is sought but not easily found. Okay, so what I'm thinking with these cards, if I go by, the card being Leo, Six of Wands, maybe Gulf is considering working with Smith, maybe doing a BL with Smith possibly. Work, guys, work. Considering that Mew still hasn't decided about what's going to happen regarding him until, as we say, it symbolizes the challenge of weighing options amidst avoidance and deadlock. Mew is in a hard place right now regarding what he can possibly do towards moving towards Gulf right now. So Gulf could be thinking, even though all this time he's been true to his word of, I won't go with anyone else. I was paired with Mew, that's it. I wouldn't be with anybody else. But who did? Mew went with other people, didn't he? He went with someone else in a BL. So maybe Gulf is really strongly considering, well, with Mew doing what he's doing right now in the name of work, maybe I should do something too. Maybe Gulf's considering that. I'm not sure, but maybe. Or maybe if we think in a way that is not favourable to Mewgulf, maybe Gulf is thinking it's all over. That cycle has ended. It ended with the Earth, let's say, because it's an Earth card, so it ended with the Earth. It ended with Tull. And, he's proud of what they did have together in the past, but now he's also proud of what he has individually by himself. And he's going to make the decision to move on, or possibly even pursue a stronger relationship with someone else. Maybe. I really don't think so, but, I give you these possibilities just in case. And what about, let's get 2 more cards, because we got 5 cards from you. So tell me more. How is gulfkanawut feeling towards mewsuppasit right now? Goey? Forgot to name you earlier. Sorry, Goey. How is gulfkanawut feeling towards mewsuppasit right now, other than these cards? Is this Gulf having to make a decision, or is this him knowing that Mew has to make a decision? Is this him ending cycles with Mew, or is this him starting a new one with someone else? King of Swords and Queen of Wands. Interesting. Well, Queen of Wands came out with Mew's reading earlier. Just to remember that. And Queen of Wands is again, let me just make sure that I'm not getting mixed up with another card before I say any more. Yes, Air Fire card. Queen of Wands is a Pisces card. So because it's a Pisces card, that tells me that what I just asked, is it about Mew or someone else? It's about Mew. Queen of Wands, it's about Mew. In fact, it could be, because I asked earlier as well, is it Mew who has to make the decision or Gulf? Mew. Although it could also be Gulf having to make the decision about Mew. It could be as well. Right? And what about the King of Swords? King of Swords is a fire air card as well. The King of Swords embodies the essence of intellect over emotion, emphasizing discipline and honesty. This card represents authority and mental clarity, symbolizing a leader who is truthful and values integrity above all. Yeah, so with that following after what we said about these cards regarding possibly thinking about doing something because Mew did it, let's say. No, he's the integrity overall, you know. He's not going to think with his emotions, not so much his heart, but he's not going to think with his emotions. He's not going to let his emotions get the better of him. He's going to stay focused, work focused, and yeah, just keep out of trouble basically. And continue to, what's the Queen of Wands? Zest for life, isn't it? The Queen of Wands from memory. Continue to enjoy life as it is. Yes. Bold courage and confidence. Could even be Gulf having confidence in the connection he has with Mew, working out in the future. Focused and determined approach to life. Determined and focused on work, as I just mentioned. And zest for life, joyous demeanour, inspire all, showcasing her fiery determination. Yes, well, I think Gulf does that. He inspires us all with his optimistic smile all the time, I think. So Gulf's basically just going to keep doing what he's doing. I don't think he's going to consider this thing. Remember the Devil and the Lovers came out? Now, the Lovers doesn't have to mean lovers. The Lovers can mean partnership or friendship of any kind. So the Devil and Lovers could even be talking about such as like a new BL connection. Could. So, yeah, what I get from these cards is that Gulf is like, yeah, nah, I'm not going to go there. I'm happy with what I had in the past with Mew. That's enough for me in that category. And I'm going to remain true to my word. I'm going to remain true to him. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my life for now, you know, with or without him. Believing in the connection that one day things will turn out the way they're meant to be. Now, somebody in my last reading said, you know, it's very unthoughtful towards Gulf. I'm not the one who makes this decision, the cards. I'm saying what I think the cards are saying. And also, you know, based on a lot of readings I've had in the past, I have reason to believe that Gulf really is thinking like this, that he is kind of saving himself. He's saving himself for Mew because Mew is the one, put it that way. So no matter what Mew is doing right now, this is how it is with a twin flame relationship, which is what I think Mew Gulf are. They get separated by a divine timing intervention because it's just not the right time for them to be together. And some of them can go into other relationships with other people, karmic partners, to teach them karmic lessons, to show them what they truly want out of a relationship and what they don't want, what's good and what isn't. So it takes a while for them to find their way back to each other. But I truly think that's what's happening with Mewgulf. And whether they have been together all this time or not, it can still be the case. Because there was definitely some separation, even if that's only separated by work. Like, for example, the year that Mew did have the burnout and Gulf went off and did his Asian concert, you could consider that the time they were apart the longest. and the time that they came up with this other idea for protecting the bigger picture by portraying what he has with Tull, if that is how things are in reality. If not, then yeah, I think Twin Flame, you know, the reason it didn't work out for them back then, or the reason they couldn't pursue their relationship together back then, was divine timing intervention. But in the future, there will be another opportunity, as long as Mew has learned his lessons, as long as Gulf has learned his lessons, and they can meet each other on the same level of spiritual maturity. Okay? Make sense? Now, let me get these cards and clarify with those. Check there. Yep. Alright. By the way, guys, I think it's easier and less confusing for me if I just have the cards facing me when I'm shuffling, and then if they come out reversed to me, they're reversed to you. I think that's the easiest way to keep going now. Page of Swords, that would be for the world, because that's what I was going to do. Alright, what about Six of Wands? Six of Wands, Goldie. Oh, look at that. Ten of Swords has come out again. Interesting. Look at that, guys. The same cards. Ten of Swords and Eight of Cups came out for Six of Wands. And what was that in regards to for Mew again? What was the... I'll have to look back. I can't remember. Oh, damn. Let me think a minute. I know that the man, woman, and cross came out for the Lenormand cards. I remember that. But what was underneath? What was the first card that came out? The first card that came out was Eight of Cups, wasn't it? Eight of Cups was the first card that came out. Then we had Ten of Cups and something else. Ten of Cups. Ten of Swords and something else. Goodness, Ten of Cups. No. Ten of Swords. Was it the Two of Swords? Was it the Two of Swords? Might have been the Two of Swords. Anyway, Six of Wands it's come out for with Gulf, for Ten of Swords and Eight of Cups. So it's like Gulf is feeling the same pain, discomfort, possibly painful ending or defeated feeling as Mew about the Six of Wands, which is like reputation, what you're known for, etc. To me, this is... So Mew has the dilemma that he has this thing going on with Tull in the public eye. Gulf, on the other hand, has the dilemma of, you could say, us fans continuing to reminisce and point out connections between the two. And that's possibly something that it's not necessarily that we cause him this pain and discomfort, but more that he's uncomfortable, more that he's very uncomfortable with the situation because he can't react in a genuine manner to how he feels about our enthusiasm for their connection, let's say. Yeah. Okay, interesting. And what about this Two of Swords? Oh, that's what... Oh, can't have been Two of Swords then, can it? What did we pull from you? Or was it Two of Swords? God. My memory, work, will you? Alright, anyway, never mind. Two of Swords for Gulf. What's Two of Swords for Gulf about here, please? Goldie? Could be a reason I'm not able to remember. But, you know, I can always go back and check. Oh, okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse, that is. Hang on, let me just... Yep. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse? Did I just turn that? Oh gosh, what's going on? I'm suddenly having a disconnection with everything here. What's going on here? Alright, I can't remember now. I'll have to go back and check. But I'll upright, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. Or reversed, disharmony, misalignment, working alone, lack of teamwork, disorganized, and group conflict. Well, I think either of those options really fits the Two of Swords, because this is the decision possibly, as I said, about doing work with someone else, possibly Smith. It's about teamwork or collaborating with someone. And if we go in reverse, then there's disharmony and misalignment. Or group conflict about the matter. Right? I'm pretty sure I turned that round. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure I said reverse for a reason. I'm sure I read it reverse. So, yes, reverse. So, yes, misalignment and working, disharmony working together. So that, like I said, he's thought about it. He's like, yeah, it's not gonna turn out in my best interest if I do this. I'd rather stick to my guns about what I believe in, what I have faith in, and just remain happily single until things change. And what about this King of Swords? So King of Swords is head over heart. Is this in regards to Mewgulf? I think so, because the card that came out is the Three of Swords, which is a Libra card. Three of Swords is a Libra card, so definitely that straight away makes me think of the situation going on with Mew right now. I can't even see your comments right now. I've just realized because it reconnected, didn't it? And that's my daughter just woken up. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Okay, darling. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So where was I? Yeah, so the Three of Swords. It's a Libra card, so, and air. So I'm thinking it straight away makes me think of those two and what's going on with them. So Gulf is thinking head over heart. You know, don't let his emotions get the better of him. Don't make decisions based on his emotions. Just stick to, you know, focus on his work, focus on himself, remain happy amongst friends, etc. Basically until Mew can sort himself out. Okay, and what about this Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands. Zest for life. Does Gulf have a zest for life now? Remain comfortable, etc. Oh. Ace of Cups. Well, Ace of Cups can refer to like a new love offer. And what else? Knight of Wands. Interesting. Oh, that's the Leo card. Still though, we got up here, it seemed like he said no to it, didn't it? That's what I said. So maybe it doesn't mean anything having Leo there. Unless King of Swords head over heart, having the Three of Swords there means that he does decide to make a decision, or he does make a decision based on his emotions, impulsiveness, etc. possibly, because Knight of Wands is an impulsive card. Unless, no, hang on, what I'm thinking, Queen of Wands, zest for life, faith in what's to be, things like that. Hang on, let me refresh my memory of what Queen of Wands says. Hello there. You alright?
I drank my milk all.
You drank all your milk? Good girl. Queen of Wands. Courage and confidence, that's right. Courage and confidence. So maybe this is about being confident about this new start that's coming for him and Mew in the future. And knowing that Mew really is passionate and inspired to action, or he is passionate and inspired to action and fearless, but also, you know, Mew can be impulsive and he doesn't want to push that, perhaps. Alright, and then the Lenormand cards. Let's get some clarifiers for these cards. Oh! Mice is Page of Swords. I didn't really say much about the Page of Swords, did I? Hang on a minute, let me just clarify that. So the world, we talked about the world being like the end of cycle, or what you're known for, reputation, etc. Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless and mental energy. Yes, so new idea. New idea could be teaming up with someone else. And we have mice for that. So in other words, it clarifies again that that idea is kind of being refused or removed. He doesn't like that idea. Let me start recording again there to catch everything. So I've just reconnected live with the audience. So yeah, I'll fill in the gaps. I'll have to fill in the gaps with this video like I did for the other one, of what's went missing because it went offline. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, after the disconnection there were some interesting cards pulled. So the timing, again, the timing, guys, I wonder if it's because of the timing. Anyway, I'll have to rethink about it when I go to fill in the gaps of, you know, what's safe to say and maybe what I should be a little bit more protective of, let's say. Anyway, I just started pulling out the clarifying Lenormand cards for these cards that I've pulled out for Gulf. This is Gulf spread here we have. It was quite interesting actually what we were talking about with Gulf. We were talking about the possibility that Gulf may, I'm watching my streaming in case I get cut off again now by talking about this. Oh, you're still here? Hi Kelly, thanks. We were talking about the possibility of Gulf considering doing a collaboration or working with Smith, possibly in BL. That was what we were discussing in regards to Gulf, and whoops. In regards to that, the answer was pretty much no. Gulf is not thinking about this new idea that fondly. He thinks there's too much misalignment and disharmony involved, and it wouldn't be good for him in the long run for his reputation, etc. The way things are going right now with what's happening with Mew, perhaps he's feeling a bit defeated and thinking he should, like he's having moments of, I think I should move on, I think I should do something, I think, you know, why can't I do it since Mew did it, sort of thing. But then we come down to here, we got the King of Swords along with the Three of Swords here, which is like saying head over heart. He either is being logical and not letting his emotions get the better of him when making decisions. Or the opposite, he's going to make a decision based on pure emotion and the heartbreak or the turmoil that he's feeling because of the relationship that Mew has with a Libra right now, even if it's only in the public eye. But we ended with new love or new offer with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands, what I got mostly from the Queen of Wands is that he is confident in the connection he has with Mew, that they are going to have a fresh start, a new start, and both of them are going to be passionate and very, very action oriented, inspired to action when that new start opportunity comes forward. The Knight of Wands is also an impulsive card though, so it could be pointing to if Gulf does decide to do something based on emotions, if he does let emotions get the better of him, it could be an impulsive move. Or it could just be, if I go back again to this of being confident in their connection, it could be that he knows that everything that's happening right now regarding Mew is because of being impulsive, of choosing to do something, letting the emotions get the better of you in Mew's case, and perhaps Gulf is using that as an example of what not to do. Perhaps that could also be it. Yeah, so I've just given you a summary of those cards now, and we just pulled mice for this one, so a lack of, new idea of ending a cycle, etc. And what about this Eight of Cups and Ten of Swords? I was interrupted by my daughter waking up at these cards when I was doing the reading earlier, which you'll see on the recording, so we haven't gone any further. So what's this Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Eight of Cups about? House. 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 Interesting, because Mew was a lot about house. Up here. Mice house. In fact, look at that. Mice house. Are we getting this? I'm recording something, but what are we actually recording? I hope we're getting this. Mice house. So Mew had mice house. Oh, look, it's saying it's not receiving. What is going on? Internet's a problem, guys. Anyway, mice house. So it could be in regards to their house. If we go back to the idea of Mewgulf being together secretly all this time, moving in together to a house, it could be a lack of that happening. Could be what's making them feel defeated. Like, when are they going to get to move into their house together when they are being so watched, and when this thing with Tool is far from over? Maybe it's something like that. And what about this Two of Swords and Three of Pentacles? It's no good. My stream is obviously no good for you guys. I can see it buffering way too much. Must be a pain to watch. Oh dear. I need to do something about this internet, honestly. So what's this Three of Pentacles and Two of Swords about? Three of Pentacles and Two of Swords about? What is Gulf? Oh, too many cards, really. I mean, the Moon, that's the first card I saw. Maybe I'll just take that card, actually, because I didn't see any of the others. I'll take the Moon. Right. So this collaboration, Two of Swords, decision to work or collaborate with someone else, possibly. We have Moon here. There are feelings involved. Deep feelings, hidden feelings involved. I would say these are hidden feelings for Mew. I would say they're conflicting feelings, like working with somebody else in this regard, like we were talking about the possibility of being in a BL with Smith or someone else even, would be conflicting with what he truly feels deep down. So, yeah, I think that's right. And then King of Swords and Three of Swords. You know, I'm just going to put that window down now. And if I get disconnected again from you guys, I'm really sorry. It's just... I could go back to the phone, but then you're not going to see the cards. That's the thing. I'll have to keep, you know, putting them up like this. I just showed you a card. That was a bear. That was a bear. So we'll take that as the card meant to be now for that one. But yeah, like, it's so much easier to show you here. So I'll just leave it, keep it going. Maybe I might even have to do this. I might not be able to be live with you guys if we're going to have a smooth running reading. I may just have to record my computer screen like this in the program so that you can see everything I'm doing, and it is live because, you know, it's as if I'm live. I don't know. I have to think about it. Gosh, I'm feeling defeated right now about this matter. This is I can't get the internet to work properly. Alright, moving on. So Queen of Wands and Ace of Cups and Knight of Wands. So is this about Gulf having confidence in his connection with Mew? In the idea that he's confident that they will have a new start, and possibly have a very passionate reunion, possibly with this Knight of Wands. Is that what these cards are saying? Anchor. Anchor. His anchor, his stability. He finds stability in thinking, in knowing, in having that inner intuition that it's meant to be. There is a divine connection there with Mew, and what will be will be. What is meant to be will happen eventually. He just has to focus on himself, enjoy his life, and let go and let God, basically, like I said for Mew. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we'll move on to the Oracle cards. I'm going to use them again so I can just put them aside. Same with these. I feel like I need to get this done the sooner the better now, because I have no idea if I've been cut off from you already or what. Ridiculous. Put them away properly later.